Are you struggling to stay consistent with your fitness goals? For most of my life, staying consistent with things like going to the gym was a huge challenge. Even though I grew up playing football and the gym was always part of my life, I could never stick to it. I'd managed to go for 2 weeks in a row, feeling motivated and hyped up, only to fall off for a month or more. It wasn't that I didn't want to go. I tell myself I'd get into shape, but the motivation never lasted. But in the past few years, I've managed to turn things around and build real consistency with the gym, and it doesn't even take as much effort as it used to. It's all because of a shift in mindset that helped me trick my brain into enjoying things I used to find hard or boring. What worked for the gym, I've been able to apply to other areas of my life like reading. In this video, I'm going to share how I made that shift and how you can too. For a long time, I thought the key to staying consistent was focusing on the end goal, having this perfect ripped physique or looking like a Greek god. It made sense to think that visualizing the result would keep me motivated to work hard, but here's the problem. There's a huge difference between imagining what it feels like to have that perfect body and the reality of actually going to the gym and pushing heavy weights. Fantasizing about the result feels great. It's exciting, almost like a daydream where you're already there. But the actual work is sweaty, hard, and sometimes boring, especially when you're stuck doing things like cardio on a treadmill. On top of that, the perfect body is always a moving target. No matter how much progress you make, you'll never feel like you've fully arrived. Even if you hit your goal, you can't stop because if you do, you lose it. So the real issue is relying too much on the end goal for motivation. Instead, you have to learn to enjoy the process itself. Once I realized that relying on the end goal for motivation wasn't sustainable, I had to shift my mindset. Instead of focusing on the destination, I started to embrace the process. I stopped going to the gym with a mindset of, I need to get jacked, and started thinking, I'm someone who values fitness, and going to the gym is just part of who I am. This change was key. When you tie your actions to your identity, it becomes less about achieving some far-off result and more about doing something that's simply part of your life. I wasn't going to the gym to reach an impossible ideal anymore. I was going because I'm the kind of person who cares about staying healthy and strong. This mindset shift removed a lot of the mental resistance I used to have. It wasn't about trying to get something I didn't have. It was about doing something that aligned with the kind of person I wanted to be. The gym wasn't a chore anymore. It became an integrated part of my routine, something I actually enjoyed. One of the most effective strategies I used to make difficult tasks easier was habit stacking or habit bunching. This is when you pair something you already enjoy with something you want to build a habit around. For example, I love drinking coffee. It's a little ritual I look forward to every day, so I use that to my advantage. I started placing a book next to my coffee maker every morning. My rule was that I could only enjoy my coffee while reading. At first, I was just excited to get my caffeine fix, but over time, I built a habit of reading every morning without even thinking about it. Eventually, reading became something I genuinely looked forward to, whether I had coffee or not. I applied the same strategy to working out. I had a favorite album that I loved listening to, and I decided I could only listen to it at the gym. This simple association made going to the gym feel less like a burden and more like a reward. It wasn't just about the workout anymore, it was about the experience, and it made the whole process a lot more enjoyable. Instead of fixating on distant goals, shifting your focus to the present moment can significantly impact your motivation. Embrace the daily routine and find satisfaction in each small step you take towards your goals. For example, celebrate the progress you make each day, whether it's a successful workout or a completed chapter of a book. By appreciating these incremental achievements, you create a sense of accomplishment that fuels your motivation. This shift in focus helps you stay engaged with the process, making it easier to maintain consistency and enjoy the journey. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Keep pushing forward, and I'll catch you in the next one.